For decades, the Lexus LS has been the benchmark for sensible, reliable, high-value luxury. It was the car you bought with your head, not just your heart. Now, Lexus has introduced a new LS Concept, and it completely redefines the formula. It's a six-wheeled, all-electric, chauffeur-focused minivan. Lexus is calling it a luxury space, but given the extreme departure from the original, we have to ask the practical question. Is this a smart concept? Does it offer any real-world value, or is it just an auto show fantasy? Let's do a calm, analytical breakdown. First, let's look at the plus column. What are the potential benefits of this design? The primary advantage, according to Lexus, is space. The article mentions that the four-wheel rear axle setup is designed specifically to eliminate wheel intrusion into the cabin. This creates a larger, flatter floor, which is a tangible benefit for both passenger comfort and cargo capacity. For a high-end hotel shuttle, an executive transport, or a very large family, this lounge-style interior could be a major selling point. The second plus is comfort. 6 wheels on the ground, combined with a presumably all-electric powertrain, should offer a ride that is exceptionally stable and quiet. Lexus promises a serene and comfortable experience where passengers are pampered. This aligns perfectly with the core Lexus brand value of ultimate isolated comfort. The third plus is the craftsmanship. The article highlights traditional Japanese craftsmanship, high-end materials, and the extensive use of bamboo. This suggests that, if built, it would meet the high-quality expectations of a Lexus flagship. Now let's look at the minus column, because it is significant. The biggest problem is the market. The article asks the right question. Does anyone in the world want a luxury minivan outside of maybe China? The business case for this vehicle is extremely weak. The luxury segment is dominated by SUVs like the Range Rover, the Mercedes Maybach GLS, and Lexus's own LX. The minivan, regardless of how luxurious, carries a utility stigma in most key markets, which is a major barrier for a flagship vehicle. The second minus is the complexity and cost. 6 wheels means more complexity, more tires to replace, a more complicated suspension system to maintain, and higher manufacturing costs. The article notes the Lexus rep said the extra wheels could turn, which implies an even more complex active steering system. This is a novelty factor that adds significant long-term cost of ownership. The third minus is the confusing layout. The cockpit is centered, designed for a chauffeur. This immediately tells most private owners this car is not for you to drive. While the helm can supposedly move, that's a wildly complex piece of technology that adds another potential point of failure. So how does it stack up against its logical competitors? If you want to transport 7 people in luxury, you can already buy a Lexus LX, a Cadillac Escalade, or a Mercedes V-Class conversion. Those vehicles offer proven platforms without the engineering gimmick of 2 extra wheels. The LS Concept is trying to create a no category that may not have any customers. And what about the Lexus LS Micro EV concept? The article rightly calls it all fun and very little business. As a last-mile city car, it's an interesting idea, but it has no practical, scalable business model. It's a jewel box for one person. From a value perspective, it's a non-starter. So, what is the final verdict on the Lexus LS Concept? As a technology showcase, it's fascinating, but as a potential production vehicle, our verdict is a clear skip. The business case is simply not there. The development costs for such a unique platform would be astronomical, and the target market is vanishingly small. It's a solution to a problem that doesn't exist, wrapped in a high-cost, high-complexity package. Lexus built its reputation on smart luxury. This, unfortunately, does not appear to be a smart move. Get smart analysis before you buy. Subscribe to Hargai for more value-focused car reviews.